Let's strip away the expectations for a moment and get to the heart of something deeply human, the need to create. It's more than a hobby or pastime. It's an intrinsic drive that shapes how we express ourselves and connect with the world. You might think creativity is just for artists and musicians, but that's far from the truth. Today, we're diving into what it really means to let creativity flow and how we can tap into that innate potential hiding within each of us. When you think about creativity, what images come to mind? Maybe you see paintings splashed with vibrant colors, the glow of a light bulb as it symbolizes a new idea, or someone lost in the music they're making. But creativity goes far beyond art. It's the use of imagination and original ideas to bring something new into existence. You can be creative with numbers, how you dress, the way you cook, or even how you solve problems at work. As actor Ethan Hawke once noted, creativity is simply self-expression, a reflection of nature manifesting through us. To truly embrace this form of expression, we must first understand ourselves, what excites us, what gets us lost in the moment, and what feels like play rather than work. Children have a natural grasp on this. They don't care if their sandcastle isn't perfectly formed or whether their crayon drawing looks like the real thing. They just do. They explore, create, and experience the world without hesitation, letting their imagination lead the way. But as we grow, we develop habits and learn that there's a right way to do things. We begin to cling to familiar routines and avoid venturing into the unknown. The box of conformity starts to form around us, offering a safe space where ideas are predictable and criticism is minimal. But that same box can also become a prison for our creativity. Giovanni Carrazza, a professor in Italy, defines this box as the boundary separating what we already know from the uncharted territories of thought we haven't yet dared to explore. Venturing beyond that boundary involves embracing divergent information, those thoughts and ideas that stray from the familiar and expected. This is where creativity truly thrives, where the magic happens. It's not always comfortable, though. Unfamiliar ground can feel unsettling, even risky. But this is the beauty of stepping outside your comfort zone. The thrill of exploring new possibilities without the need for a right answer. For creativity to flourish, we need an environment that doesn't punish mistakes. If we're afraid of getting it wrong, we'll stick to the beaten path rather than wander off in search of something extraordinary. A space where ideas can grow must allow for missteps and misfires. It has to encourage playful experimentation over rigid correctness. After all, creativity is stifled when we're constantly looking over our shoulders, bracing for judgment. And here's an important truth. Creativity isn't always about waiting for a brilliant idea to strike. It's about showing up even when you're not feeling inspired. Sometimes you need to just start. If you're staring at a blank page or struggling with a project, give yourself permission to free write for 10 minutes. Jot down whatever comes to mind without structure or worry about how it sounds. You might find that the hardest part was simply getting started. Once you break through that initial resistance, momentum often follows, and before you know it, ideas begin to flow. Being creative means releasing the grip on how things should be and letting them unfold as they want to. It's not about meeting expectations, but allowing your thoughts and efforts to take on a life of their own. This process requires courage, the willingness to let go of rigid models and to trust in the unknown. When you relinquish control, you discover that creativity has a way of surprising you. So, here's a challenge to take with you. Think of an area in your life where you feel stuck or lacking in creativity. Reflect on it without attaching expectations or limitations. Imagine new, even absurd perspectives that stretch beyond the conventional. Observe where you feel the urge to judge or dismiss an idea, and instead, approach it with curiosity. Let playfulness guide your exploration, rather than logic or caution. Remember, the essence of creativity lies in embracing the unexpected and letting go of the tight grip we keep on reality.